Wildfire plays a role in our forest. It's a natural process, been around for millions of years. It's what's kept forests healthy for generations and generations, well before man. Where firefighters play a role is the last 120 years, firefighters have started suppressing fires. As we've learned over time that we can't exclude fire from the forests. And so currently, in modern day times, we're in this position of needing fire in the forest, but also protecting values at risk like communities, like infrastructure. So it's a combination of needing fire and not wanting fire.
Wildland fire is unpredictable and changes constantly. Firefighter safety and public safety are always first. We always try and balance the risk that those firefighters face against the values that they're trying to protect.
So I first met Doug on the Prineville Hotshots in 1993. So hotshot crews are made to deal with the nastiest, the largest, the ugliest incidents, and so they're the best of our best. One day you're home, the next day you're in Montana on a large fire to just go to where somebody needs help every day. Doug absolutely fit that personality type that's attracted to hotshot crews. He was always up for the next challenge and the next adventure, whatever it was.
Doug started attending McKenzie schools in the 3rd grade until he finished high school in 1990. Doug was a sports-minded guy. He was a decent football player, very good baseball player, but he was really best at skiing. Once he graduated from McKenzie High School, he started working on the fire crew right away. And then the 4th season is when he got on with the Prineville Hotshot crew.
The '94 season was setting up to be a drought year, which means more wildfires, more action. So when we arrived in Colorado, there was 40-something going fires on that district. So they were overwhelmed with fires. They had a lot of things threatened. And eventually they landed on us going to the Storm King Mountain fire near Glenwood Springs. The plan was for us to fly up from the heli base at South Canyon Estates. And so the first 2 loads went up and started building some fire line. So the second 2 loads, which I was on, flew up to the hillside and we went to work just brushing out the ridgetop. So once the second half of the crew got up there, we'd only been up there about 45 minutes before things started to change really rapidly. There was fire down below in the west drainage, and wind, slope, temperature, low relative humidity, all of those things aligned made that fire behavior basically just erupt. And so depending on where folks were, trying to get to a safe spot was very difficult.
9 of the firefighters killed came from Oregon. One of them, 23-year-old Doug Dunbar.
The news coverage was enormous for an event like this. It was national level. When you get into any sort of a tragic situation like this, you just hope you can find some positives. And it's changed firefighting operations considerably.
I would say that more change has come out of this South Canyon fire than any other fire event. What that's done has changed the way we train our folks, the way we think about wildland fire. South Canyon fire is still teaching us lessons today that are helping us improve the wildland fire community.
There is no end to all this, but there are touch points, and I'm always a believer in the kids, Salvation of our world is the kids, not us old folks. Being the district ranger there at McKenzie for 12 years, I felt and I still feel that McKenzie Bridge is home. That's always been a big priority of mine, was let's be involved in the community we live in. We just decided a scholarship was the logical thing, and the district agreed that they would take it on.
The scholarship does a few things for us. It gives us a chance to connect with the community, with the students, and with Doug's memory.
To think about the example that he would set, I think that'd just be amazing to watch people take that and carry on his legacy in whatever they decide to do.
I would hope that kids at McKenzie would maybe look and say, well, Doug's still helping. That's quite a lifetime of service, and I'm going to tuck that away, and I'm going to try to be service-oriented myself. For all of us, everyday lives are just golden opportunity for service to one person or cause. Whatever it is, you can contribute. Doug would really like that we did that. There's absolutely no question in my mind.